Hey everyone, and welcome back to Wood Sports Gaming. We've got a massive matchup on our hands. This week, as Coach Woods and the Chicago Bears look to bounce back. Just 2 weeks ago, they faced their bitter rivals, the Green Bay Packers, and it was a tough loss. The sting of that defeat is still fresh, and you can bet the Bears are fired up to get their revenge on the field. This isn't just another game. It's a chance for redemption. We saw some flashes of brilliance from the Bears last time, but ultimately, the Packers found a way to win. Now with a full 2 weeks to analyze, strategize, and refine their game plan, Coach Woods and his squad are determined to flip the script. Will they be able to shut down the Packers' offense? Can their own offense find the rhythm needed to put points on the board and control the game? The energy surrounding this rematch is palpable. Every play, every decision will be under the microscope. We are expecting a hard-fought battle, the kind that defines seasons. It's all about execution, mental toughness, and seizing those crucial moments. Can the Bears deliver the performance they're capable of and finally get that win against their biggest rivals? We're about to find out. Just a quick note for our viewers. All the content you see here is for entertainment purposes within the Madden 26 game. EA Sports owns the rights to the game and its assets, and we're just passionate fans enjoying the virtual gridiron. Thanks for joining us for this exciting preview. We can't wait to see how this game unfolds. If you enjoyed this, consider following for more gaming insights and predictions.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. His defense ready to lead the charge again after pitching that shutout last week. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And we're underway in Chicago. Luther Burden now on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground, and he has enough room to gain about 4. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and... Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready to hard. Here we go.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And he gets it forward. Is still about a yard out of that. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready to hard.
Working from the gun, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain of the 48. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready to hard.
First down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Colston Loveland. Brock might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready to hard.
On here with Elliott. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready to hard.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this could be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll run it with Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Santos on to add the PAT. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Corey Ballantyne to return this. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who is efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W picking up the win in that ball game.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They run once more with Lloyd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover ends up on the ground. Does though bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for a while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, that's a successful play on 2 fronts. Number 1, you get the 1st down. Number 2, keep that defense guessing as to who is just going to get the carries.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What is up?
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What is up?
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Our score, 6-0. Back to the Windy City, 6-0. Back to the Windy City. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Going one again with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So the red challenge flag has hit the field. Matt LaFleur wants to see this again.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So Matt LaFleur's challenge unsuccessful, and that call stands. First down, here's Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
To throw is Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. To the 15 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope
It's away. His return starts at the 5. Jukes away from 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they haven't been able to find their way on the scoreboard just yet as the deficit has reached 9 points. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set, ready. Set.
Again, a run with Lloyd. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Check.
Third and long. Here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And in points, not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Love from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought. Love from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought 25-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. To the air with Love. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Almost 2 yards. And it's third down.
Love on 3rd and short. Has his man. It stops. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love with it on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5
ready.
brings up second and 5.
Throwing again. Love. Looking for his back, but he will not find it. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
It's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making a one-score game before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead down to just 2.
Packers 7.
Real quick. Maybe you on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Burden now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, set up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Working from the gun, Williams. Going the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good. We're on Bears. 1st down.
Ready, set up.
Williams set to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
84. Full spin Loveland. A 7-yard.
To the air yet again, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man.
Before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. Coverage is really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 20-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
Again, it's Williams. Hits him on the in route. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, set.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Santos' kick is good. And that grows the lead to 5.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Saturday NFL football, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Eagles in a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's Puka Nacua. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Rams are going to wind up winning by 17. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Ballantyne on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than... Now Love on the play fake. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Okay, right.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on, set. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
No throw. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, but it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Swift gets it again on second down. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Even 5 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Back to the line they come, second down. Williams from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Brought in right side by Moore. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Quick, yellow.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Check.
Shotgun now for Love. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Kraft. Big man showing up the yards. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Loves to throw again. Able to get it to Reed. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Lloyd does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Let's
The
go.
Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points.
15. Bears 12.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let us up.
Now Williams. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One in behind center with Swift. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 12 yards.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field. Dangerous to take it to the house.
39-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Williams to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
On the give, it's Swift. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will. And one of them is when you impose your will. Don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes, with in routes just like that.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Elliott running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. On 2 yards.
Less than 3rd and 8 here.
Ready, sir?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running for it, it's Elliott. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Elliott again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. Only a 20-yarder here. Kicked well, and this is good! Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Cairo Santos to kick off for
got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Out now runs the... And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Let's go now. 60.
Play fake, it's Love. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready, set,
And in motion, out of the slot.
33, yellow, hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
It's second down.
Ready, set.
Love from the gun. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And he's down to almost... No, actually going to give him the 30 here. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Black block.
He'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
There's Love to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw
to the sideline and incomplete.
last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
7.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Opposite.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Check right.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Let's go. Yellow. Line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Burden now to return it. Find the end zone here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready to go.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. So they're going quickly here.
Brings up second and 4.
They look to throw it.
34-yard line.
Gets him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is Izzy Abanaconda. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is DK Metcalf. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Steelers get the W by 2 touchdowns. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Eagles. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.